Welcome back to Trigun Stampede Anime Review, episode number 7. This I'm viewing the 7th episode of the series, Wormwood. I thought they skipped this one, but apparently they uploaded this one late on the Crunchyroll website. Yeah, I thought this was kind of weird, the fact they did this. Oh, and in case you're curious though, do have any new characters we have in this episode? Yes, we do. We have Chapel. Yes, the guy, his name is Chapel. He is, in fact, well, the guy who trained Nicholas Wolfwood and, of course, Lavo. We also the first appearance of Renzo, the Tribe Punisher of Death. Yeah, he actually briefly appears in this episode. And flashback, but those two are the only new two characters to bring in this episode. Oh, and I just noticed this basically looking the outside of the Sand Steamer. Apparently its shape is based upon, get this, Boba Fett's spaceship from Star Wars. Yeah, basically, you know how we see when we think it flies? Think of it lying, think of it when it lands, and part of it open, and that's basically, it's, from the appearance-wise, like Boba Fett spaceship, Slave 1, that's what it's based on, just by sheer appearance. So, the thing is out of control. So, first thing to do, we have Vash and Wolfwood still dealing with Livo. Vash goes to hide, beats up the Badland Bandits, saving Mare and Roberto. They meeting up with, well, and of course Livo, of course we see flashbacks of him when he was a kid. In fact, he reveals some childish secrets, like the fact he hid underneath well, you could say, it's not like he wet his bed or anything. He basically hid in a blanket because he was scared. So, it seems like he kind of freed himself and he shot himself back in the head so he could survive because it's a cyborg, and he falls to the ship, and that's the last scene until the end of the episode. So, ship is on control. I believe the Badland Bandits is responsible for this, so the ship itself is actually off course, and it's heading to Hopeland, the home of Nicholas's orphanage that he grew up in. So Vash and him basically work together to basically try to stop it. Well, first, of course, they notice that the what they think is the upper deck is actually an ion cannon. Yes. Apparently, the people on the ship had no idea it was an ion cannon. And here's something I think is quite strange about this ship. Is it just me, or we barely see the ship much from the interior? The exterior looks really good. Like, what do we get from the interior? Let's see. In this episode, we see some hallways. We see the engine room again, like it did last episode. We see what looks like to be the bridge, and another room that was basically marked as keep out. So, basically, now here's the thing. Vash knows where everything is because basically, well, they actually did something in the episode I'll get to. So, because he's using a spaceship. So, he's able to turn on the computer and basically sort of activate the fire sequence. The thing is, we fire directly at the orphanage, and the reason why it's being fired at the orphanage and why the cannon's going off is because, well, because Legato is getting impatient. Yes, that's the reason for it. So, yeah. So first, used Crane to try to stop it. That didn't exactly stop. So Wolfwood went out himself and basically fired at the thing to stop. That didn't work. So Wolfwood and Vash used their own body strength to push the damn thing up, and to be fired, and it fires off distance. We don't know when it hit. My guess, probably nothing. Do not know how much of a big range laser is. So okay, they stopped that. Now I gotta stop the ship. So we have Nicholas going to the engine room and using his healing potion to heal himself from his burn. He would easily burn the skin of his hands and basically turn off the engine. And as in the case, what Vash up to, he goes to the plant room where he basically communicates with the creature there in the plant. And then when Meryl, Nicholas, and Roberto meet with him later, we see Vash when he turns around, he has the pattern of a plant. The reason why it's like this because Vash is a plant. Well, he's from the species that the plant comes from. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, by the way, something that I failed to mention about Vash, on the sleeve of his coat, because I've been noticing this since episode 1, his sleeve says Project Seeds. That's the name of the expedition that basically launched him into space. Yep. But in the case of the episode, it's really good. Yep, really good. Kind of wraps up the whole thing with the Sand Steamer really well. It is strange, though, that the fact that the Sand Steamer was actually altered from the original anime, but I don't think that's a really big issue. I mean, the only thing that's in common, aside from his name and the fact he rides on sand, is the fact it's powered by a plant. Aside from that, it's a virtually different ship. Heck, the ship doesn't have a name. Not really, no. So, they kind of wrap up this mini arc episodes. Now, I have checked. Apparently, there's 2 more episodes still have to be dubbed. The most recent episode is called Million Knives. It's episode 9. This is only episode 7. And the thing with this show is, I like the other shows. I like, let's say, something like One Piece, Case Closed, and Baruto. Those 3 are basically still ongoing, and those will be basically weekly. But as for seasonal animes, this is the only one I do not know how many episodes it's set for. As a matter of fact, it was never announced. I didn't see any announcement about it of having episodes set for, because I've seen seasons last for 12, 13, or even 25 episodes. This one so far is only 7 episodes in. Excuse me, and it just depends upon exactly what Orange wants to do with it. But yeah, damn good episode. Love it. Now you might be curious though, does Chapel have a voice actor in the dub? This one anyways. Excuse me, I don't think he does. Let's see. They don't really confirm his dub actor. No, he just only seen flashback. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it, particular view. Stay tuned for tomorrow for more anime. Now, I've got currently about 3 anime left to go, and it's all sub stuff. Basically, it's just Don't Thomas Nagaro, Case Closed, and Baruto. And of these 3, only one is not adapted from a manga, and that's Case Closed. But yeah, until we see you next video. Bye.